So hello, today we stand not in Essex, nor in England itself, but in the ancient Viking lands of Sweden. Now Torshälla's church of today is built upon the old Viking sacrificial ground of the pagan god Thor. Thor was associated with thunder, thunderstorms, and called upon to hallow weddings and the dead. I also read that Thor was pulled in his chariot by two goats, and that if he became hungry he would simply stop and eat one of the goats, which would regrow and off he would go again. In the second half of the 11th century, Adam of Bremen, a Christian historian, came to Sweden and wrote, "Thor, they say, rules the heavens. He is the god of thunder, wind and rain, fair weather and the produce of the fields." Now Adam himself was sent by the Archbishop of Hamburg to document Scandinavia and these ancient Viking lands. He stayed with the within the royal court of Sven II of Denmark. Now King Sven's wife was the Swedish princess Gida, Anald's daughter, making access to Sweden much easier. Adam of Bremen went on to say, "The Swedes assigned priests to offer up sacrifices of the people. If pestilence or famine threatened, a drink was offered to the image of Thor." Now Thor's mythology originated in Germany over 2,000 years ago, where once stood an ancient tree simply called Thor's Oak, and it was a sacred site to the Germanic tribes. Then in 723, Saint Boniface, who was an English monk, cut down the tree to demonstrate Christianity over the cult of Thor, and so began the Christianization of Germany and Scandinavia. As we enter this 15th century porch, we pass by this reminder of Torshälla's Viking past. Here we look upon Geir's rune stone, which would have marked his grave. Such memory stones were popular during the late Viking Age, some 900 years ago, and were most popular here in Sweden. The runic text states that this stone was raised after Geir, a capable farmer. This rune stone was likely erected by Geir's family. having considerable wealth and authority within the Viking community here. Gagar's stone would have been painted in bold colours and placed where the community passed by. It's also likely that Gagar was much more than a farmer. As in England, churches here were simply built over the remains of pagan worshipping sites. Their remaining stonework was simply incorporated into the fabric of today's church walls. Torshälla's church was built during the 1100s, making it some 800 years old. So thank you very much from Torshälla in Sweden, and thank you very much.